Morning everybody, Fat Steve, Spiceheads-Media. Premier in again for breakfast, but just berries and coffee this morning. No carbs and no meat, folks. Well, it's a year in February since we was hacked, and we've been making a little film to celebrate 2,000 subscribers. That sun's quite bright behind me, so I don't know if you'll see me. I'm going to have this little breakfast and get home, and I've got a few shots to do with Dawn, who remembers most of the dates and most of the subscribers. If you remember, the original channel was Spiceheads-Media. Got hacked, lost about 8,000 subscribers. 3 channels, including Autistic Bobby's View of the World, Spiceheads-Media, and my personal videos. About 2,000 videos deleted by someone, and it was quite traumatic. It was bad for Dawn. We just made the new channel for her, and she'd got 700 subs in a week. So it's taken us nearly a year, and we're nearly on 2,000. So I just want to thank you all early in advance of the main thank you. So I'm going to leave you there. Catch you all later. That's Steve, Spiceheads-Media.
Hi everybody, it's Autistic Bobby!
And I'm Fat Steve. And I'm the star of the show, Princess Sandra. And together we're Spiceheads-Media. In tribute to the Blackpool biker, the old Blackpool biker, I'll say good morning, good morning, good morning, and good morning to you all. So it's Fat Steve, Spiceheads-Media, just down on the prom looking at the North Pier, folks. This seagull might actually have a chat. Are you going to talk to me? You're only a baby, aren't you? So there's quite a few of them down here this morning. I'm going to do a little float along the prom, folks. So there's the Cenotaph and the Metropoll. The alky bench doesn't seem to get full anymore. I don't know where they all go and drink nowadays. So we're at Talbot Square on the town hall. Premier in. North Pier to my right. They're just 2 men just dragging that buzz out. We got our first shot of the tower. Just, I think as the clock strikes 10. Hickory dickory dock, the mouse run up the clock. The clock struck 10, the mouse run down. Hickory dickory dock. So, still a big bum hole there next to Robert's Oyster Bars, folks. Got a few gulls gulling here to the right as I come down past the wedding chapel. Dawn and me are still waiting for an original marriage certificate that they want, even though they've got a divorce certificate. Quite strange. And you can't walk in anymore. You have to email them and make an appointment, which is not good for older people, really. It's got a tower in its full glory. Beach house, not set up yet. Don't know if it will or not today. So there's the North Pier from the other side, folks. And it looks like they've taken the screens down. It's quite cold, it's quite windy. You can see the lollipops over there bending over. Oh, I like it when them screens are down. Don't like some, but I don't. I don't think they break the wind or anything. Now, as you probably all know, I've had trouble with this camera for the last fortnight. So we're going to give you a shot and then we'll try a zoom. Whether it'll work or not, we don't know. And we've got it perfect, folks. The flags seems to be blowing out to sea behind me for some reason. So we'll come down it with that zoom. Not a lot of light, so it might distort a bit. And there we are, folks. Nobody down here on the comedy carpet. Not a soul. So as we're heading south a bit, one man over there, and he's not got a dog. It's one man without a dog. We'll drop down here if we can get through. The tide's way out past the end of the central pier. Nice big black crow here. Hopping about. I was going to pick it, but it's the wrong sort of crow. So there's the central pier. Big wheel in the middle and not moving. Lifeboat house up the top. There's the lollipops I was on about. Blowing out to sea. So you don't see that very often. The tide seems to be way out. So if the sand is not too dry, I might have a little ride around the beach. We'll see how we go on. I'm hoping for a one shot and I don't want to get stuck. So it's quite firm, it's slipping a bit there. Oh. Very nice. Always shoot you on the beach, folks. So that's the North Pier up the other end. We'll come round, we'll have a drive down a bit. Look at it, folks, it's dead. Look at these lollipops. So I've been watching Chris Huggett in America. I think it was at Universal Studios the other day, giving us a nice tour. You don't see it this quiet very often, folks. Blackpool in winter. Nearly February. And it's quite chilly. So I'm up and out. I've left Dawn in bed. She's staying at mine last night. So we've just passed the central pier, looking down towards the south. Look at it, nothing. Coming up to the Foxhall, which is now a Mark Ellis. Gifts for you, look at it, nothing open. Promenade gifts, that one's open. Is that it? Don't know. So we're approaching the sewage station. Which pumps out the waste. There's one here and there's one at Anchor's Home. And you can see on the beach, probably just before the sea, the wooden stakes that are either above or attached to the sewage pipe. There's no smell this morning, there sometimes is. So there's the South Pier with the pleasure beach in the distance. I could have danced all night, it would be in sheer delight, and still I begged for more. I wonder, should I go or should I stay? My band had only one more song to play, and then I saw you in the corner of my eye, a little girl alone and so shy. And I had the last waltz with you, two lonely people together. I fell in love with you. The last waltz shall last forever. It's all over now, nothing left to say, just my tears and the orchestra playing. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, la-la. La 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 la. There's the Lindeen. We made a nice video there last year, and we were there near Christmas, but we won't mention that trip because it didn't turn out how we wanted. Next door is the big spot where the St. Chad's used to be, and I'm getting closer to that South Pier, folks. I'll zoom in when I get round this bend and try and head back for you. So it's been a nice little ride down towards the south of town. I don't come down here very often, and you can see how quiet it is. Just the odd cyclist. My fingers are dropping off now. I didn't put my gloves on. Let's try and zoom down there a little bit for you, if it will. So there's the end of the South Pier, and as we follow along, we can just about see the pleasure beach. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, Every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Oh, I've never been to Austria. Oh yeah, I have when I was a kid. Not been to Austria for a long, long time. Salzburg Festival. Right, can we get out here? Hopefully. We'll get that Pleasure Beach now, we're a bit nearer. There we are, folks. Just about. We'll go down that South Pier again. Got Iveco, rubbish man, on the ball. Another big hotel. No, it's not. It was the iconic pub, folks. Gone. Iconic pub, gone. It's a funny, funny, funny old world. So, we'll have a look at some of these hotels. Nothing open. There's the sunny days, the blue waves, the Athol, the new Brooklyn. So if you're thinking of coming to Blackpool, the coastal bay, look at the state of some of these folks. The Charlton, the Codfather, finest fish and chips, a block of flats. And can I get up here? Oh, just about. So the South Beach, on the beach apartments, on the beach, the Oakwell, St Albans, folks, Sandforth, the Royal Ocean, the Sea Princess, building the future. So that one's been done up. Oh, it looks quite nice when it's finished. Complete fit out, refurbishment, folks. Look at that. Lovely. The Lords. Good God, this is a sad and sad, pathetic sight. Sky Oceans. The Oceans. The former site of St Chad's, as I just said. Very, very cold, folks. Very cold. Fat Steve's fingers are dropping off. So there's the Lindeen. I've got a bit of a bump. Oh, down and back up. So we stayed there just before Christmas, and we had a few issues. I'm not going into them. It's a lovely hotel. It's nice entertainment, bingo for the masses. Oh God, that's windy. So we've got the Belmont continuing, the funky towers, the Woodhouse, the new Waterloo. Good God, I remember buying some chairs from there a long time ago. Oh, police up the street doing something. Let's have a look, in case it's another drug bust, another cannabis farm possibly. It certainly is. It certainly is. That's like the shenanigans, folks. And I don't know if they are or not. They're not. They're doing some work, folks. I thought it was another cannabis farm, but it's not. Oh, I'm sorry, shenanigans. So where am I? Approaching Lytham Road on Barton Avenue. Oh! So we've got an abandoned, dead mobility scooter, it looks like that. It's probably somebody's pride and joy, Steve. So as I'm coming out on Lytham Road, I'm going to leave you there, folks. I don't know how long I've been, but I would have been about 20 minutes, I think. Can't quite see, 19. So I'll carry on a little bit. I'll try and get to 28. So, Lytham Road, once a bustling, thriving metropolis of shops, folks. All sorts, everything. You can buy everything along here. Look at it. This is the posh end. So as I try and get across this road, got Jonmak, Tyres there to the left, and we're looking down towards the tram sheds. I'm trying to get across here, folks. Trying to get across. Got the big home bargains, and we're off. We're away. So the tram sheds there have been in the news a lot, on a lot of YouTube channels, talking about the heritage trams, which the council may be getting rid of the building they're in, and people are concerned that they could be gone. Some YouTubers say the council has assured them that they won't be gone, and some of them have said they're definitely going. So who knows? So here's the Balamory houses, folks. Some more hotels and holiday flats. Been painted in the Balamory colours to blend in, these two. Blue and yellow, folks. We've got the tower poking up ahead as we're heading along. One of the old DSS buildings, and the front door was open for some reason. Tell us a story in Balamory, wouldn't you like to go? Got the Lindeen Cafe on the corner in Balamory Green as we cross these tram tracks. A bit bumpy, folks. So we're heading up on the street behind the promenade now. We're just crossing Burstow Street. Got Dale Street Mews to the left. Little interesting road. Yorkshire Street. God, I was filming around here a few months ago. I told you it used to be bustling. All them hotels with the Yorkshire names were packed day and night. Bickerstaff Street, named after that gentleman that was probably filming, lining his pockets from the council, and they've named a street after him, and they've now named a square after him. So Chris is in America, So that's Chris Huggett's Pound Burger Shop, folks. So I'm going to leave you here. I'm going to do a little flick. I've started with a tribute to the old Blackpool biker, and I'm finishing with a tribute to the YouTube daddy. So that's Chris Huggett's Pound Burger, folks. In January, closed. He's on holiday in America. So for now it's Spat Steve, almost dribbling. Spiceheads-Media, beautiful downtown Blackpool. Catch you all later, folks. Keep safe, everybody.
Hi everybody, it's Artist Bobby!
And I'm Fat Steve. And I'm the star of the show, Princess Sandra. And together,
we are Spiceheads-Media.